Samuel Eto'o, a Cameroonian, African and world football legend, president of Fecafoot, Cameroon's football federation, is locked in a power struggle with the country's sports minister, Samuel Eto'o. But what's the cause of this clash, and how does it impact the national team? Historically, the Ministry of Sports, led by Samuel Eto'o, held significant control over finances and decision-making for football in Cameroon. This traditional influence clashes with Eto'o's push for independence. Under Eto'o's leadership, Fecafoot seeks greater autonomy from government interference. He wants the federation to operate independently, aligning with FIFA regulations regarding national federations. Disagreements exist over how funds are allocated and managed, especially those for national team preparations and infrastructure development. Eto'o has accused the ministry of mismanaging these funds. The Ministry of Sports calls for greater transparency in Fecafoot's finances. Eto'o, in turn, demands clarity on the ministry's spending, leading to accusations on both sides. Conflicts have also arisen over the state of stadiums and sports facilities. Eto'o criticizes the ministry's management, while the ministry blames Fecafoot for inadequate maintenance. National team selection. Samuel Eto'o, who is the president of Fecafoot, Cameroon's football federation, wants control over the selection process, while the minister feels the government has a say due to their financial contributions. Eto'o, a former star player, has taken a hands-on approach, sometimes conflicting with the ministry's protocols and preferences. When the Minister of Sports appointed Mark Bryce as head coach, he also appointed his coaching staff. Eto'o objected, citing that only Fecafoot can appoint the coaching staff and head coach of Cameroon according to FIFA regulations. Eto'o and Fecafoot ended up having a meeting to appoint the new head coach of the team. To the population's surprise, Eto'o stuck with Mark Bryce but changed his coaching staff, which Combi isn't reportedly happy with. Eto'o's stance. Eto'o argues that Fecafoot, as the National Football Federation, has the sole authority to appoint the coaching staff for the indomitable Lions. He emphasizes his commitment to adhering to FIFA and CAF regulations, which grant federations autonomy in such matters. In his own words, quoted from Cameroon news agency, Eto'o states, "We want to abide by the FIFA, CAF, and Fecafoot statutes and the 2014 decree on the running of national teams in Cameroon, which stated that Fecafoot is responsible for the recruitment of the national team staff." Sports Minister's perspective. The Sports Minister, Samuel Eto'o, counters that the government has a legitimate stake in the national team due to their significant financial contributions towards its operation. He points to a 2015 agreement, MINCEP Fecafoot Convention, that grants the state some influence in coaching decisions. The minister argues that collaboration with the government is crucial for optimal team performance. It's important to note that some analysts believe the 2014 decree Eto'o references might supersede the 2015 agreement, hence the conflicting interpretations. Both sides made their disagreements public. Eto'o emphasized Fecafoot's rights through letters and pronouncements. The minister countered, defending his position and hinting at a broader review of the government-Fecafoot relationship. Things reportedly reached a boiling point during a meeting to discuss the situation. On Tuesday, May 28, 2024, Mark Bryce was invited over for a meeting. The meeting at the Cameroonian Football Federation's Fecafoot headquarters was supposed to be a chance for a fresh start between President Samuel Eto'o and newly appointed coach Mark Bryce. However, things reportedly turned sour, culminating in a heated altercation. Bryce arrived for the meeting, accompanied by his coaching staff, some of whom were not chosen by Eto'o. Additionally, a representative from the Ministry of Sports was also present. This reportedly did not sit well with Eto'o. Here is an extract from the said encounter.
Vous m'avez entendu faire du...
Ne faites pas de police.
Vous m'avez trouvé. On s'est trouvé.
Ok, respectez vous.
Merci
beaucoup.
Voilà.
Maintenant, je peux parler avec mon collaborateur?
Non, vous ne travaillerez pas avec vos collaborateurs parce que j'ai une instruction. Ministre. Voilà.
Bienvenue chez vous.
Enfin bon.
Vous allez bien? Très bien.
Bonsoir.
Monsieur, mon lieu de travail, et vous me connaissez très bien. Ici, vous n'avez pas parole. Quand je viens au ministère, je vous respecte. Ici, je suis le seul patron. Et vous ne le faites pas, monsieur Eto'o. C'est la dernière fois.
Je vous interdis de lever le ton.
C'est la dernière fois. Monsieur, appelez-moi la sécurité, vous le mettez dehors. C'est la dernière fois, vous avez compris. Et je vous prie, monsieur le sélectionneur, soit vous restez, soit ne me touchez pas.
Pourquoi tu parles comme ça?
Non, je suis président, monsieur le sélectionneur. Si vous voulez travailler avec nous... Non. Vous êtes entraîneur parce que je vous ai nommé. Vous n'êtes pas entraîneur parce que quelqu'un d'autre vous a nommé. Vous avez fait beaucoup de manquements. Et je vous prie de rester dans cette réunion. Parce que si vous ne restez pas, je suis obligé d'interroger mon comité exécutif. Comme la loi me demande. Donc je vous prie une fois de plus de rester ici.
C'est moi que je suis ici.
Président, vous ne faites pas la politique au Cameroun. Il y a une seule personne qui fait la politique au Cameroun, c'est le président.
C'est moi qui décide à la fin.
Non, vous ne décidez pas. Parce que ce que vous faites, monsieur le sélectionneur, c'est moi qui l'assume. C'est moi le président de la fédération. Ce que vous faites, c'est moi qui l'assume. Ce n'est pas vous. Dans votre pays, je ne le fais pas. Et vous ne me parlez pas comme ça, monsieur le sélectionneur. N'oubliez pas, en tant que footballeur, vous ne pouvez jamais me parler. Donc maintenant, je suis le président. Vous ne me parlez pas comme ça. D'accord? Vous vous asseyez et on travaille. Arrêtez un peu ce bordel. Il est temps d'arrêter ce bordel. Mais c'est pas possible. Mais vous pensez que vous êtes dans quel pays, monsieur? Vous pensez que je peux faire ça en Belgique? Vous pensez que je peux faire ça en Belgique, monsieur le sélectionneur? Alors, mais comment vous pouvez faire ça au Cameroun?
Jamais entraîneur.
Hein? J'ai été entraîneur.
Pourquoi c'est...
Oui, et j'ai été très grand joueur. Très grand joueur.
Beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. Et si vous traversez, vous ne reviendrez plus. Directeur, convoquez mon comité.
The heated altercation between Eto'o and Bryce casts a long shadow over Cameroon's preparations for the upcoming World Cup qualifiers. The timing is crucial, with World Cup qualifiers approaching. This instability throws team preparation into question. As a result, Fecafoot has appointed an interim head coach for the two upcoming games, June 8th and June 11th, 2024. Here are some possibilities for how the situation might unfold. Seeking common ground, the most hopeful scenario involves both parties prioritizing the national team's success. Eto'o could potentially accept some of Bryce's chosen staff members, while Bryce acknowledges Fecafoot's authority over the final decisions. Open communication and compromise are crucial. Adding another layer of pressure to find a solution is FIFA's recent reminder to both sides that Fecafoot has autonomy regarding coaching staff selection. This reminder from the international governing body strengthens Eto'o's position and could nudge the Ministry of Sports towards a more collaborative approach. Government intervention, but hopefully not. The Ministry of Sports could escalate its involvement, potentially putting further pressure on Eto'o or even resorting to legal measures. This path would likely lead to a prolonged conflict and further instability for the team. Bryce's departure, a last resort. If the disagreement proves irreconcilable, Bryce might choose to step down. This scenario, while possible, seems unlikely. Predicting the exact outcome is difficult. The coming days will be crucial in determining how Samuel Eto'o, Samuel Eto'o and Mark Bryce proceed. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with our latest stories. Don't miss out on the magic of African Stories biographics, where every tale is a doorway to wonder.